Hello, water signs. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is the general tarot reading for water signs for July 2025. So that just means if you are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, then this is your general tarot reading, and it's for July 2025. And I do want to apologize for my raspy voice. I am still healing my throat chakra at this time. All right, water signs. So it looks like your central card here is the Eight of Pentacles. So there's definitely something you've been working towards. So let's see what else we have here. Over here, we have the Daughter of Wands. And that is next to the Six of Pentacles. All right, and then on this side, I'm seeing the Six of Cups. So yet another six. And that is followed by the Eight of Swords. So another eight. Wow, you guys. All right, so basically what I'm seeing right off the bat is that you had been inspired in the past. Maybe even something from your past inspired you to put in work towards something, right? To create something in your present life, okay? So moving forward, it looks like this is something that connects you. Again, this is like the past, right? Because this is the tree and the roots. And with the cups, there's this emotional aspect to it. All right, so I'm seeing that you had been inspired based on seeing how you give and take in the past, water signs. So there's this inspiration after kind of, I think you recognize where you give too much or you take too much. And there was kind of an imbalance. So now you're just working on creating this different outcome. And it could also be, water signs, for some of you that you decide, you know what, I'm just going to dive into my work. That's for some of you, like your career. All right, but over here, this definitely is something that emotionally has been present in you. You know, it's like the roots in the tree and the image. All right. But I do see that your thoughts, it's like, okay, with that Eight of Swords there, you can see that there's a butterfly here, but it's like still in a cocoon. But the transformation has already happened in the thinking, right? So now it's just a matter of spreading your wings and letting yourself experience this new mindset that you've been working on creating for yourself. All right, water signs, I'm going to get a little clarity. Let's shuffle the Rider-Waite deck a few times. And I just want to get a little clarity on this reading for all you water signs for July 2025. All right, so we have the Justice card. Again, this is that energy I was talking about, that give and take. I feel like there's a balancing out taking place. All right, we have the Four of Pentacles, but that is reversed. This could be a card just saying that you had a reluctancy to let something go. We have the Emperor card here. And that's followed by the Hangman reversed. Okay. Look at all of these major arcana cards, water signs. You have the Justice, Emperor, and the Hangman reversed. This is very powerful energy for July 2025. All right, so there is this change in the thinking that maybe you have to fully embrace. All right, but there is a balancing out here. This is I'm feeling fair sense of fairness, being fair in a situation, possibly in a situation of letting something go that you were hanging on to in your physical world, in your home life, or your job for some of you. But we have this Emperor here because I feel like this balancing out, this understanding of the give and take in things, and understanding the root cause really for yourself and changing that in your thinking. This has led to this Emperor type energy, right? This is this energy of a powerful creator, someone who has this ability to create a very strong structure to build on, right? But with that Hangman being reversed, again, I'm feeling it's very similar to the butterfly not quite opening its wings. I feel like you don't need to stay in your cocoon of thinking any longer, right? No more do you have to stay in this cocoon of thinking. I think that what you need right now, water signs, is action. All right? You've already put in the work. You've already even thought, considered the emotional aspect of it all. Whatever this represents to you, this change that's been taking place in your thinking that you haven't really fully embraced, it's like you don't need to think about it anymore. Now's the time to actually get up and put it to use, put it to action. All right, water signs. Now I'm going to shuffle the Queen of the Moon Oracle and see what advice comes out for all of you Cancer, Scorpios, and Pisces. Oh. The unexpected. All right. So the advice in this card is literally to expect the unexpected in the month of July. All right. Because as you embrace whatever comes to you, then you're actually more flexible and you're able to see a bigger picture. If you're not, clouding your judgment with all of these expectations. So I feel like as you expect the unexpected, or really embrace those things that come along this month that are unexpected, I feel like it's almost like opening this portal to a whole new way of seeing things. I have a feeling that as you let go of your expectations, water signs, that's going to help you to get out of this sense that you have to continue your planning process, because the planning process is over. It's time for action. And again, you have the Eight of Pentacles right there in the center. So I feel like it's time to get down to the details and the doing. All right, water signs, I'm going to shuffle the Wisdom of the Oracle deck a few times. And I just want to get 3 cards as a final message for all you Cancer, Scorpios, and Pisces out there. All right. Tick tock. This is a number 30 as well. So this is like whatever it is that you need to create, the time is pressing on you. You're feeling this urge to get moving. Like I said, it's almost like your thoughts want to break out of this cocoon and actually get out there into the world. Look at that. You're poised already for this new, not even new. What do I want to say? I feel like the way that you've reflected on where your life has been and where it's kind of going, you've made yourself poised perfectly now to be excited to take action. All right? This number 48 digits down to a 3 as well. So this is definitely about what it is that you mostly want to create in your life. This could be about any aspect of your life, but something that you're trying to create a certain situation or circumstance for yourself. You're already poised to create that. And your final card here is the fork in the road. So it's all about just making the choice and moving forward in that direction. All right. Planning, the planning phase is over. No more, you don't really have to, spend any more time thinking. You've already done that. You're good to go. It's pressing on you now to make the choice and then follow that path to fruition. All right, water signs, just be sure to embrace those unexpected things that might come up as you take these action steps to create from this inner authority that you've already created for yourself. All right, water signs, now if you would like to pause the video and think of 3 yes or no questions, I will be using my pendulum to get you 3 yes or no answers. But as usual, you should connect to your own intuition and heart space as you hear these yes or no answers. This is a general pendulum reading. So when you hear the yes or no, you should know within your own heart if that is the correct answer for you. All right, water signs, here we go. For water signs, question number 1 is the answer yes or no. This one's strange. It's kind of like it was bouncing back from no to check again, but generally it's a no answer. But maybe not a no forever. All right, for water signs, question number 2 is the answer yes or no. All right, for question number 2, the answer is yes. Thank you. And for water signs, question number 3 is the answer yes or no. And for question number 3, the answer is yes. All right, water signs, that is your reading for July 2025. If you like this reading, be sure to click that like button. And of course, if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, I would love for you to click subscribe down below. And if you want to see more of my videos, you can turn on that notifications bell if you want to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for being here and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.